The government wants to make politics more qualified by introducing a political competency test. While this may sound reasonable on the surface, but it is dangerously under-democratic in practice. We, the opposition, believe that democracy must remain open to all, not just those who pass a certain test designed by a few. This motion creates space for manipulation and exclusion. It turns public service into an elitist club because you see in our society we are a democracy country. People participate and people voices are chosen. And we have to from this first. A test cannot be really genuine and honest. It can still be manipulated by someone as long they have money. The government say they want to make a politic where people can improve trust to their leader based on our society condition right now by holding a competency test. But here's our question: how this test will able to guarantee better political participation and environment, considering that politics is adaptive? Because we as the opposition, we really think that government solution to improve society trust is not matched for us as the democracy country. Because political participant comes from awareness of society. The most important thing, democracy in politics is the people, the society. So we need to educate them first, raise their awareness so that they can filter good and bad candidates on their own. Not what they see on candidates by the competency test result while they don't have the awareness of society or political. And because of that, we have this substance. First, the motion is fundamentally anti-democratic based on our guidance Pancasila. Second, it creates room for political manipulation. And third, it creates grassroots leader. But before that, we before we tell you more further about it, I'm gonna rebuttal the government first. First, the government say competency test choosing someone who is meritful and will make political culture better, and we don't think so. The government mentioned 3 points that needed and the most main thing for someone to become leader. First, sociology, economy, and law. And it makes sense actually because first, sociology acknowledge to know better about society, economy to improve economical society, and law to make a more fair environment for people. But here we say, those competency cannot be qualified meritful by a test because a meritful for someone is not qualified by a test. It's based on people own awareness and experience from life. Even though they answer or doing the test correctly, but it's just from their knowledge, not their awareness. A test can still be manipulated, and that's why we move on to the argument. First, competency test is fundamentally anti-democratic because based on our society guidance, we have to always choose our leader from people voice and the participant should always have the right to include themselves in leader selections. Democracy means anyone can run for office no matter their background. Requiring a test adds a barrier that goes against this core principle. If people don't trust a candidate, they can vote them out. That's how democracy works. Letting a test decide who even gets to run violates the people's right to choose. Second, competency test creates room for political manipulation. We should not forget a test can still be manipulated or getting rigged with someone by bribe them to the committee, and we should not forget to not always the people that have high position such as lawyer or anything not always wise and have a good karma. We are still a human. They are a human that always starving for gold and glory. Who, who, who write the test, who scores it, and even in well-developed democracies, system can still be manipulated. A ruling party could a ruling party could use this prevent opponents from running. They could frame the test in a way that favors certain bad impact ideologies. Political gatekeeping becomes easier and democracy suffers. Like imagine If someone that have a strong wish that want to control a whole country with their crazy and domination regulation, they willing to do anything to win. Even they can bribe them and then they win. What will happen to society? Will not really what we wanted. Third, it creates grassroots leader. Many strong leaders coming from local communities. They may not have a good degrees in political science, but they live in people problems. This test could disqualify leaders who truly represent the publics just because they don't know technical theory. Democracy thrives when real people leads. This test limits this. Competency should be judged by the people, not a test. Leadership isn't about passing a test, but it's about earning a reality trust. And most of all, democracy must remain. And besides having a competency test based on knowledge about sociology, economy, and law that can be rigged, first, the government just should create a real training in reality society so that it's more look in real life and prevents a grassroots leader. And second one, the government should make a socialization to society to increase people awareness about politics, and that's why we probably oppose the motion.